shake. I'ma let you put it in my face. Bad boy, baby, I'm feeling like I was Mace. And I gotta have the baddest women up in the place. Care more, shorty, I think I might have a taste. But that's only if you let me leaving kisses on your waist.
Hey, I just opened the door. Pussy niggas walked in, what you eyeing me for? See my mans to the left and now he gripping the chrome. With a bad model bitch, ain't no limit to throw. All my niggas they go, all my niggas they blow. If we double on the cups, then I'm sipping them slow. If the shit ain't pink, we ain't mixing no more. Tell Sistina turn it up, this for Kennedy Roll, whoa.
Hey guys, I'm here with Jeff Hefe. We got Young Rob and Jaden. And I'm D, aka The Quiet Genius, and this is my 2 cents. Today we got 2 special guests. We got Randy Santos and Loca Legend. Pleasure to have you both of you.
Especially off the party. I'm messing with that heavy.
It's fire, man. So first, let's get into some real backstory. You guys, like, how did you actually start like making music yourselves?
I've always been into music since I was a kid. Like my mom used to tell me when I was like a baby, I used to just get the pots and pans and just bang on them and shit. So I started writing when I was really young, and around like the age of 8. Like that's when I really started getting the hang of it. I used to like write like letters kind of to girls, like songs. That's how I used to pull girls in elementary school.
Valentine's.
Yeah, you feel me? And then like 6th grade, me and my boy, we started with like a Guitar Hero. Like that's how I first started making music. And freshman year, I ended up being this nigga. And he rapped too, so I was trying to form a little collective together. And ever since then,
You know, with me, I used to always love music, and like me being from Florida, like my family listened to a completely different genre of music than I did, but I just always had the ear for everything. Like, and my sister's dad, he used to actually make music, like he was an upcoming artist, and it was different back then versus now. Like I would go in the kitchen, I would see him, got the headphones on, he literally pen and paper writing shit, and that inspired me to like write some shit. So I wrote some shit and I spit it to him. And then, like, y'all been playing GTA San Andreas? Yeah. Remember Mad Dog, the rhyme book? Yeah. I actually started a rhyme book like, in 3rd grade and shit. And then up until middle school, like 8th grade, I used to always just rap in the hallways, like, I don't know why. And then they wanted me to do like some shit for the FCAT. So I wrote some shit within like a whole period. I spit it in front of the whole school. And then that summer going into 9th grade, like I just kept writing lyrics. And then he hit me up and he was like, yo, you do music? And I was like, I write lyrics, I never recorded shit, and then the rest is just history. We just started recording and
That's valid, man. Definitely. I like your whole collective, like everybody does different things.
I vibe well with each other.
You know what I'm saying? All the music when y'all make it, like, and there's features like that, like it all sounds great. Like together.
yeah, it's because we like family. I mean, we around each other all the time.
All the time.
So we know like everyone's strengths and weaknesses. So I'm not gonna put French on a song or Valentine on a song if I don't hear him on it. You feel me? If I don't think he can take it to the next level, then I'm not gonna put it.
Right. Just because you're the homie doesn't mean you gotta get a verse.
If I'm working on something and you walk me on and you're like, yo, let me get on this, you're probably not gonna get on it.
Right.
Unless I really want you on it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's real though. Because that keeps it authentic.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's more organic. So, from an influence perspective, who influences you the most as an artist?
Artists, me, I got a lot of like artists that really influenced me, from producers too, like in selection, just about everybody in selection. They just so fucking dope. But at the same time, my favorite artist at this moment is, believe it or not, Rick Ross. Like Rick Ross is my favorite artist. Drake, Kanye, Kendrick. Not Russ. I don't know. Russ never really grew on me. Schoolboy Q, most definitely.
Those are all really great writers.
Yeah, early Vic into it. Yeah, Lil Wayne, most definitely. I grew up on Wayne heavy. Gutter. And like we could just call my names. There's just so many artists. Jay-Z for sure. Jada Kids. I love Jada Kids.
Gutterville one. I thought I was.
See, yo, it's like you feel. I used to really think I'm like, yo, how the fuck with Gutter, like for real. Like, I'm so sleep.
On the features, he wasn't that great. But like when he was on the features, I don't think that shit was that crazy. But Gutterville was straight.
I think Gutterville, to me, this is just my personal opinion, I think was the next the second best out of those the YMCMB mixtapes at the time.
To be honest, out of everybody in there, I think Gutta Gutta, like I would say, he was the second best artist.
Right at that time.
At that time.
At that time.
He should have kept going, but I don't know.
And then Tiger was right under him.
Yeah.
At that time. At that time.
Because he was about to blow. He was right about to blow. Like at that time.
He just started moving goofy and shit.
Yeah, man.
He started beefing with Drake, and he saw that. That was the.
I was just talking about how, since we're talking about how artists have made dumb decisions, like I really feel like Wale and Meek could have been in the conversation of like greatest artists of all time.
Or the generation especially.
Yeah. Out of our generation, but no, I'm talking about all time. They really have potential to make it really far, but they just let sucker shit.
Stupid shit like that.
Yeah, in the way of like your success, like, come on, man.
Especially Wale and shit, but Meek, I fuck with Meek heavy. He another one of my favorite artists too. But I feel like I know Meek. Like I'm not gonna say he go bounce back because he never really fell off that hard. Like,
right.
When the Drake shit first happened, and but now like I feel like
he's just working his way back.
Because I can't find Dream Chaser's phone. He was dropping the sticks. I'm like, drop this. Please, I'm ready, bro. Please.
Dream Chaser 2 was my favorite.
Yeah, Dream Chaser 3 was my favorite. Yeah. Nah. Actually, yeah, Dream Chasers too. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, that's where all the fucking classics just got. I think that's what really put me on.
That's the one with "Believe It" on it, right?
Yeah.
With Rick Ross.
Nah, it's the one with that song he had with Big Sean.
Fuck, what was the name of
it was crazy.
Oh, Burn. It was Burn.
Oh, that was 8 Man was on there.
With him and Drake and shit.
Yeah, he had a lot of great ones on there, to be honest. Yourself, any influences for you?
My influences, I like to go back a lot, like, so anywhere from like Wu-Tang, Andre 3000, like I really study artists and their flows, like on Party EP, like One Night Only, that was inspired by like a Pharrell flow, you feel me? So I think about my favorite artists and how they would attack certain tracks, and then that's how I go about it sometimes. Cameron is another one my pops used to always play.
Which like Cameron before Dipset or Cameron post Dipset?
Not
because it's two separate different flows.
Yeah, nah, I wouldn't go post Dipset. I think like prime Dipset,
right.
Cameron, everything Dipset at that time, yes, it's iconic, right? You feel me? So stuff like that. Honestly, it's like whatever my parents played around me growing up. Yeah, Biggie a lot. My pops was from New York, so he played a lot of like up north stuff. I didn't really get onto the West Coast stuff until like I grew up. Like
exploration.
Yeah, you feel me? That's when I was listening to Pac a lot more. Nate Dogg, Warren G, definitely Warren G. Yeah, who else, man? I'm trying to think. Any great artist that you could think of, like, yeah, everybody. Even like I go Alicia Keys, like I credit her as one of my. I love her. Alicia Keys, I love her. Like, listen,
I love her, bro.
Whatever you done with Swizz, like.
Nah, shit, we gonna have to fight for that one, though.
I had a question since we're talking about inspiration. As far as like when I was listening to the Party EP, as far as production, I got a very like K-Tronada type of sound from it. So I was wondering like where did you guys find the inspiration for the music behind the beats? Yeah.
K-Tronada and Gold Link.
Yeah.
What happened was we've been working on this tape for like 2 years. So when I first got introduced to Gold Link, I was like, wow, this is crazy. And I was already listening to like a few selection artists because of my boy Mario at the time. So just doing my own exploration, listening to all them sounds, I was like, yo, this is next level, like untapped potential right here. So I made a song to some beat by this dude Jerome Vandal. He's part of I think Selection too. So that was the original BYOB that nobody's heard. There was a completely different BYOB. I got on that song, I think he heard it, and he's like, yo, you got a verse on it? And I was like, yeah, like, get on it, like, what's up? He got on it, it sounded crazy. We had that in the stash for like 2 years. Then we started finding more beats slowly with the same sound. That's when you heard Outside Inside. and we dropped outside inside the recession for it was crazy. Yeah.
The way we did the creative process behind the EP, like we wouldn't do verses because I got my own studio at the crib and like he got his studio at his crib and shit. And it's just like, yo, we not doing shit until me and you together in the same creative area. Like, we gotta be together to do every single song.
We bounce ideas off each other.
I like features better when you're together, right?
Yeah.
If it's just getting sent, you're not vibing with them.
Yeah, with the person.
You get like a very Watch the Throne vibe, like when Jay and
Kanye, you feel like, yo, they right there in the same studio.
Next to each other, like both got mics and it's
like y'all had the good punches against each other. It was good.
Yeah.
And I think that's why because of the whole EP, my favorite song is One Night Only. Like I'm like, yo, this is my favorite song on the whole EP. Like, because I feel like it captured everything from like the last 3 songs and we just put it into one and shit.
It's all right. It's like a summary.
Like it's a back and forth year verse, like the Pharrell vibe, and then like we get to the whole smooth vibe at the end and just finish all the whole EP like that and shit.
I like the vibes that you guys have in concert. You still bring that hard hitting in the concert and still sounds like you listening. It still feels like you listening to it on your phone with headphones on.
Yeah.
I heard like Kid Cudi say one time that he performs, and the way he performs, he wants you to feel like you're listening to the song. You feel me? Not no crazy ass over the top, niggas screaming and all that. He wants to perform the same way that you hear it.
Right.
So I took that into consideration.
I mess with that heavy.
What from a production standpoint, do you guys keep most of your production in house, or do you guys have like other ventures like that you're able to get different beats or get yourself?
We have. Go ahead.
We do have a producer on Go, which is Brian Andy Thrasher on Twitter.
Okay.
And we go to him for beats, but right now like we just all be in our own creative zones. So like his sound might not like be like what I'm looking for. So right now like with me personally, it's just whoever got a dope beat, like I'm going to use your beat. Like versus if it's on YouTube, SoundCloud, it don't fucking matter. Like if you got a dope beat, I'm going to use your shit. I gotta use
I'm so happy y'all use that sample.
Oh, this
So happy like
he sent me that.
Yeah, I was like, when I heard that, I was like, yo, this is actually a dope song. So it was like just to hear it.
When it started playing, I was like, that nigga's. You know what I'm saying? Y'all really going back into like digging for these shit. It wasn't just like it's like really well thought out.
It just goes to show like you actually have good music taste and you're not just out here
just making anything.
Just putting out songs just so you can get.
And that's one thing I always say to him is like I don't want to be a nigga that makes songs. Like I want to be a nigga that make music. Like where you could go back like 3 years, like what y'all niggas know about this shit, party. Like shit that's gonna forever be relevant and shit. Right? The same way we listen to Drake and other big artists like Tupac, we can go back and we can listen to him. Like yo, I'm trying to be like that. Like I don't want to be a nigga where you can go back and it's like, alright, he just yelling on this track.
And it has its time and then fade.
Yeah, and then that's it. Like it's just bullshit, but it's just gonna always. Like,
what was it that's on one of Drake's songs in the beginning? He said,
Pound Cake.
There you go. He said, only real music gonna last. All that other bullshit is here today, gone tomorrow. That's a fact. Yeah, that stuff like that.
That's one of his best verses.
Yeah.
Pound Cake is one of
It's funny because being like doing music and like the more serious it gets, hearing shit like that, I'm like, damn, like I could really relate to it because now I know what the fuck you talking about. Like versus before, like when it was just like we was kids doing this shit. I feel like I believe it was Tyler saying this. He was like before it was fun, like when we was doing music, like we don't care, like we just doing it. But it's like now, like this shit's serious, like for real, like.
You see the future, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like now you got a future and now it's serious, like it's business for real now, like it's a whole business side behind it and shit.
I feel like that's the point that we're kind of getting to too. Like, when we first started making music, we was just putting out whatever, saying whatever, fuck. And we was also kind of heavily influenced by like all Future and stuff like that at the time. And Joey Badass and shit like that.
The big collectives.
Yeah. But now it's getting deeper and like we take so many things into consideration and it's like this is getting real for us, you feel me? And so we have to treat it like that, and that's how we've been rocking lately.
It's a great like thing to take into contact and like have in the back of your head. Like, yo, this is serious. I was watching what is it? Stretch and
Babio.
Yeah, Stretch and Babio, and they were saying the music. Well, somebody on the show actually was saying the music industry is 90% business, 10% music.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy because that's the reality.
Yeah. I was like, if you could get a deal or get famous or get rich because you make good music, then I'm like, every good artist would be fucking rich. It wouldn't even matter. Like, I'm like, it don't matter if you make good music and the right person don't hear the shit. And I was like, it's just all about like the right person hearing your shit and you getting into the right doors, and vice versa. And I'm like, that's why Jay-Z's so fucking successful. Like, not only did he have the talent there, which I think business mindset. I'm like, that's what something we don't lack is the talent. I'm like, all we gotta do now is just execute the business and we good.
I see it, man. I see it. This, I know it's kind of off topic, but like, since you brought up Jay-Z, I like to compare Jay-Z and Drake a lot as far as
definitely
business and musically, because what Jay-Z was doing at his time was pushing. Yeah, he was
pushing it. He was fucking pushing it.
Once, Reasonable Doubt kind of, it sounded like where when it came out, it
sounded like that time. It sounded like.
But like all the Carters, like Carter 1, 2, and 3, especially by the time he was on the third one, the second and third one, he was definitely pushing the envelope and pushing the genre forward. And I feel like that's definitely a thing that Drake has been doing since he's been out. And like just the little calculated moves that they both do. So like I always say that Drake is our Jay-Z of our time. I know that's a very bold statement because Jay-Z is Jay-Z. I understand that.
But Drake is Drake.
Right.
Yeah, Drake is
like, how do you guys feel about that?
I think I would agree. I don't know, there's something about Drake that it's just an undeniable presence that he has in the game. Right. You cannot deny what he's done for the culture, what he's done for the game, and just I feel like he just keeps going. He keeps going with OVO Sound Radio, More Life. It's like he is RJ. I'm a complete.
Like that 50th episode's gonna be crazy.
And I feel like what's crazy about it is Drake, like when he drops some shit, no matter what you doing, like certain artists drop shit and I'll get to it, but Drake drops some shit, stop, hold up, Drake just dropped some shit, play that shit, we gotta hear it.
When More Life dropped, I was at the beach, I think.
Yeah.
And I don't even have Apple Music. My girl at the time had Apple Music, and I was like, yo, wait, hold on, let me get your phone. Give me
that boombox.
I was like, yo.
I heard Free Drake. I was like,
yeah. I was driving home with my cousin. I was like, yo, chill, the Drake album is dropped. Like, I made him plug out his phone and everything.
Like, we was just listening, we was vibing to other music. I was like, yo,
Drake just dropped. Drake just dropped. That's it.
Niggas just on Twitter and they see that shit like, oh, More Life is out.
Even OVO Sound Radios, like whenever those episodes drop, I just see Twitter go. Everybody stops what they're doing and they just start talking about whatever songs.
I used to listen to it heavy, but it's just too long.
No, he puts the Drake and his team have really, really good taste. Like they'll put you, not even marketing.
They'll put you on to me.
They'll put you on to artists you never would think of here, and it's like it's actually genuinely good music.
Drake's a good A&R. He's an amazing A&R. It's crazy.
And not only that, like I feel like I can't even flex. Like I'm not gonna say it's a bold thing, but I feel like Drake, like he already a legend in that shit. He's just already a legend in that shit.
No, he got it. If like, something happened to Drake, do you know what? Like if Drake were to pass away, God forbid, right now,
his funeral would be crazy.
They'd be fucking crazy.
The whole Canada, everything. It'll be crazy. Shut down. He'll have his own holiday.
Yeah, Drake Day now.
Drake Day.
That's what I'm saying.
That shit is gonna be insane.
They gonna have to drop all his already shit. I gotta put together one last album for me, bro.
He probably had an album that people wouldn't even expect.
Yeah, some crazy shit involved.
But yeah, I'll just say how he doesn't sound. I was talking about how he's changed so because he's been out for a minute.
Yeah,
like almost 10 years.
Almost 10, going on 10 years soon.
I feel like we had Drake longer.
And I was thinking about. I brought up the verse that he did on Aston Martin Music. I said that
I was just listening to that.
I was like, personally, I felt like that was my favorite feature by him to date, and how hungry his flow was, and how and it fit perfectly with the song.
Yeah,
and it's just like I don't know, like you can feel the transition of like where he's come. Cause I think that dropped like.
That was like, I think I was 9.
Those Drake features around that time. Drake features were crazy because he was on stage scheming. That DJ Khaled song.
What? The Stay Steven
on
verse?
one.
Yeah.
I'm on one. I had the whole playlist set up.
Like, yo,
I used to burst CDs every song. I had to have Drake shit on there. Even when you dropped Marvin's Room, I was like,
I think everything
Yo.
came out like Up to Take Care was just fire.
just fire.
Stupid fire.
Right.
It was
It's
crazy.
crazy. This was a major time in hip hop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even songs like Club Paradise, like
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite Drake songs.
Damn, I haven't heard that shit.
They need to put all of those on Apple Music, honestly. I'm tired
Yeah, it's not on Apple Music neither.
You gotta go on
YouTube and shit.
And it's like not even the right speed. It's
Yeah, it's
like
always
I hate that. Here we go.
What's y'all top? Martin or Fresh Prince? Now, there's a reason I'm asking. There's a reason I'm asking this.
What's yours?
Martin in some head. I just asked if that's her energy. That found me.
Martin or Fresh Prince? I'm curious.
Honestly, man,
Martin.
I gotta take Martin. I take Fresh Prince. I'm sorry.
I was going.
Damn.
Martin.
I'm gonna tell you my reasoning behind why I think Martin is better than Fresh Prince. To me, Martin was for more like a mature audience.
Nah, it definitely wasn't.
So I don't know. That just I fucked with that more.
Yeah.
And it was more.
I like the characters.
The references was more street and like hood.
Right.
You feel me? Like he had characters like Hustle Man and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like
Brother man.
it was
Brother Man.
yeah. It was
Just
classic.
chilling.
As opposed to Fresh Prince, where I feel like it was a little too watered down and shit. I mean, I know
It
he
was-
was in fucking
Bel Air.
Bel Air and shit, but it's still like I don't know. So even like certain
Martin
rappers,
was
like
a lot more relatable.
yeah,
I'm
like when
more
Carlton
happy.
lost his virginity, they did that whole fucking bee flower explosion shit. Like nah. When Martin and G was about to get it on.
You already knew
Martin
it
and
was
G was
right.
about to
That's
get
what
it on.
Yeah.
I feel like the only show in that time I could even compare to Martin, I always said was the Wayne brothers, and I'm like, it's just, I'm like, the two go hand in hand with me, but I'm like, I just always.
When you knew they was getting pussy, you knew they was getting
Yeah,
pussy.
you already knew. Yeah, you feel me? I was like, but I'm like, I just always kind of just gotta lean with Martin, and I watched a lot of like sitcoms growing up too, like. But I'm like, I don't know, Martin just always, cause I've seen every episode. And I'm like, I vividly remember it, and I could literally sit there, watch it one time, and be like, all right, let's start this shit over. Let's watch it again.
Same. I can watch Martin for hours.
I got every season on DVD and I just watch that shit all the time.
My shorty shows that she wanted to have me for Christmas.
You got Martin for her?
Nah, I said I'm gonna get it for Christmas because she loves that shit. Like,
You might as well get it too.
chill, bro.
Yeah, if you getting shit for Christmas, give me the Parkers. I've been trying to get the Parkers.
Parkers?
I cannot find nobody don't want
You know what I really want? I want
You don't want to
I
get
I never watched
I
Martin.
never-
I don't know why. I never watched Martin.
Well, watch the kids. That shit's hilarious.
I never watched Martin.
It was one of the last like
Good
black
yeah, good black
shows that I
sitcoms.
feel like we
you feel
had.
me? It was hilarious.
Besides like shit like The Game, shit. The Game was straight, but then it got weird.
Yeah, it got weird.
It got
It's like taking out the
Once
one
BET grabbed it, I was like, fuck.
I
After
added
season
way too
4, I'm
many
like,
things
yeah.
to it. Like it was.
Once Durbin left, that was it.
Yeah,
Durbin
I was
got
like,
traded.
y'all should have ended the show there.
I was like, how the fuck y'all gonna get rid of Durbin, bro? And Melanie, I can't get rid of my favorite couple.
That's the main
character.
Exactly. They had to focus on everybody now. Like it was too hard for them to focus on everybody. Like, too many things were going
Too
on.
much shit going on. I'm like, bro,
The
like.
funniest nigga in that show was that nigga TT, bro.
Oh, TT, yeah.
He was good bitch.
And then TT was not even that big, a big part of the show. It became like too cinematic of a show.
Yeah, but BT got. I'm like, bro, like, this ain't even a sitcom.
Like you saw the set, it was like chill, and then like every scene looked like a movie scene.
Yeah, then it's like when they go on commercial, and shit's like, like freeze frame and shit. I'm like, bro.
How calculated you guys are and how organized you guys are, because it shows that like you really do give a fuck about what you're doing and the music you put out and the product you put out and how it's well thought out. Because you have a lot of artists out here that kind of just like
They
do
just
whatever,
go.
they just go. And I get it, but it's like when you want something to like really last or that has some sort of like real value, I feel like it's important. The package is just as important as the actual product, in my opinion.
I agree.
So it's like
We just take this shit really serious because it's to the point where like we don't see ourselves doing anything else.
right.
I can't go to school and work for somebody. Like, that's just not me. I realized that I'm not comfortable working for people. So now we gotta boss up and make this shit happen for ourselves.
Exactly.
Be our own bosses. Because
That's the one, man.
Smooth.
I got a question for everybody real quick. I need your top, like, 3 of your favorite artists, and then out of those 3 artists, like, for those 3 artists, I need one of your, like, most favorite song from that artist. We'll start with Rob. Alright, go ahead, Jack. You said like you got yours already. Go ahead.
Okay, you know this because I stayed in every video. J. Cole, Kendrick, Joey Badass, and the song I'm choosing is either Joey Badass 95 to Infinity or Kendrick Average Joe.
No. Give for each artist, I need one song.
All of Kendrick's songs, you gonna pick Average Joe?
It's either Average Joe or Ignorance. Nah, I'm gonna go Ignorance.
Alright.
That nigga love that shit.
That song really resonated. Like in freshman year, that was my shit too. Like,
yo, I made the CD to that mixtape. Like I got the CD to this day. It's a blank CD. I went, got on the computer, made it into one.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, he snapped on that. That whole, everything about that beat sounded, like, just Ignorance is Bliss, like that track, that beat was so LA. And then his flow on there was fucking out of this world.
The thing that got me about that song was I saw the video before I heard the full audio. So when I saw 1 minute and I saw on the tape it was longer, I was like, yo, there's more to this? I was like, it's fucking more? And then like after that I was like, damn. It was really just the video that got me. Like he hopped in the fence and I'm like, damn, it's so simple, but just they executed that video so well, just how he hop out the car and shit. And I'm like, damn, bro. Like,
That's all they have.
So, like you said, 95 to Infinity. Ignorance is Bliss, and Mr. J. Cole.
Alright, I'm gonna go with Drake, Ye, and Tribe Called Quest. I know it's not single.
I'll take it.
I'll start with Ye, favorite song, or Devil in a New Dress.
Yes.
Did you say Ross? Did you say Ross?
Yes. In my opinion, I think it's his best song. As
Ever?
Yeah,
Ye's
people
song.
love that song.
I think if it's not his best, it's definitely top 3.
Yeah.
I'll take that. I'll take that 3. Yeah.
It's his best song that has a feature on it.
Okay.
I think he has, like, obviously on College Dropout, he has his body on like the outro to that album when he starts talking about how he got to do with Rockefeller. That's dope too. But shit, Drake.
Ashton Morning.
Nah, that's not even his song. That's technically Rick Ross's song. For Drake, I'd probably have to go with either Pound Cake or Cameras slash
Good Ones Know.
Yeah, Good Ones Go.
Okay. Then what's
And then my third rapper or artist. Oh no, I said Tribe. Tribe, favorite song by Tribe.
That's mine. Okay, that's it.
I think The Hop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think The
I got my
Hop.
song.
You got your Mr. J. Cole.
Dead Presidents too. Ooh, that man said, y'all said I ain't go ham on the first one, so I had to bring it back and give y'all the second one.
On that song, he came in so hard. It was like, what did he say?
Shit, man.
No, he said, these niggas is playing Russian roulette with a full clip. Foolish. My crew is foolettes. No, we don't dance. All we do is like he was just snapping. It was
hard.
crazy.
Me, top 3, Drake for sure. I gotta say Drake. Man, fuck. I'm stuck between Kendrick and J. Cole, but just on the real side for me, I'm gonna give it to Cole. Like I love Kendrick. If we talking top 5, Kendrick always gonna be there. Like I fuck with Kendrick just as much as I fuck with Cole, but on a personal level, I gotta give it to Cole.
Thank you.
And third artist, I'm gonna go ahead and throw that to. I'm gonna give it to Jadakiss. I'm not gonna say Rick Ross. I'm gonna give it to Jadakiss because I just really fuck with Jadakiss.
It is nice.
For J. Cole favorite song, I can't say one without saying the other. So I'm gonna say Stay and Premeditated Murder. Like those are my 2 favorite songs by J. Cole.
Niggas don't know about Stay.
Yeah, like Stay. I swear to God, Stay really. He just really fucking hit me.
A lot of people don't know about it. I'm saying, I said a lot of people don't know about it. That's only mad deep.
Yeah,
you know that's not that. He got that beat first.
Cole got the
what's Stay?
Yeah, he had that beat first.
Cole got some of the most serious fans.
Yeah, that's what I swear to God. Like that song. When I be hearing that, especially at that time of my life when I first heard it, I was like, yo. This nigga talking about me. I'm like, yo, this is my life right here in the song. And that's why I fuck with Premeditated Murder.
Exactly, Premeditated Murder is fire too.
Yeah.
But he had got that beat first from No ID. Well, he said he had the bread to put money down on the beat.
Yeah.
So he had to try to give it to somebody else, and that's why Nas got it, and it's on his last album, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But and Nas got that.
Damn, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, but that was supposed to be first. It was tight, like that. That's supposed to be my song.
Fuck that. That's close at this point. Drake, I'm gonna have to say top one song. It would let me look what you've done. Because at that point in my life, like a lot of this shit. Like from Take Care era, like at that point, like I just had a lot of shit going on, like that I could like really relate to too. Like you feel me? Like as far as parents and shit go. And then Jadakiss somehow, some way. It's off a mixtape. People probably don't even fucking know that song, but I just, you know what I'm talking about? I feel like that song right there was what really made me a fucking Jadakiss fan. But other than that, like it's a lot. Like if we talking top 10, we'll be here.
Yeah,
I'll get everybody out. But top 3, I'm gonna have to say them 3.
My top 3, I might have to go with Kendrick, Pac, and Bone Thugs.
Wow. I wasn't expecting that.
Kendrick, I'ma either go Sing About Me.
Okay. Yeah.
Thirst.
Yeah.
Very slept on. Very slept on.
When I
Dies in the song.
I didn't even think the heart.
Bro, let me tell you, like, both those verses, when the nigga dies, like, if I got to put my album, that shit gives me goosebumps, my nigga. Like, that shit's crazy. And then the second verse, from Keisha's sister's perspective,
that's crazy.
it blew my fucking mind. Like, I'm like, yo, who's doing shit like this?
And Keisha's song was crazy.
Yes, Keisha's song was crazy to begin with. Like, you feel me?
To hear from her sister was crazy.
Keisha's song, but that's on the tape though.
That's
That's on
like
the tape. Right, he brought it back.
Yeah, exactly. Bring it back to that makes it. Yo, Section 80. High power. I wanted J. Cole to just stop rapping and produce for Kendrick for a little bit. Because I feel like if they did that, that would be fucking, because the jig is up too. That beat is retarded. But anyways, for Pac, I'm probably going to go with Changes. I'm going to go with Changes simply because I feel like as a kid listening to that song, that's the song that like woke me up to shit that I was just like, oh shit. Even as a young kid, like I'm like fucking like 9, 10, and I'm just like, oh shit, this is like
really happening.
Yeah. And it's still going on to this day. That's the fucked up part.
It's cool that you say Pac though, because especially people our age, like I feel like a lot of people our age, I'll be the first to admit it. Like I respect Pac as an artist and as an activist and everything he did while he was alive. But as far as me getting like really into his music, I've tried. But like I don't shy too far from like the hits. Because I feel like his music is like real poetry.
Discography too.
Right. Yeah. And it's like I feel like he's a real poet, but like to me, the music doesn't always back it up, and I feel like it didn't show his true talent to where he could have gone. But I do appreciate it.
He had like a balance, and that's what I liked about Pac. You could get like a Changes or like a Dear Mama, but then you could get like a Hit 'Em Up.
Right. Ambitions as right.
Exactly. Yeah. America's Most Wanted, 2 of America's Most Wanted. So like, that's what I liked about Pac the most. And then Bone Thugs, man. Yeah, I either there's a few because I like First of the Month a lot. Thuggish Ruggish Bone to me is fucking
that's probably my
crazy.
favorite.
But I might go with Crossroads.
Okay.
Simply because, again, I just like songs that is just like crazy deep and like that song was amazing. The video, still again watching that video gives me fucking chills. It's just like wow, and their flows, I loved everything about what they did. They really took that to the next level. And I'm gonna come clean. At first, I ain't like Young Thug too much, but then I realized like he's doing kind of the same shit that they was doing with his voice. Like he's really a genius.
Yeah.
And like, so I had to give Thug his respect after I really sat and thought about it. I was like, yo, he's
I feel like Thug got a lot of slander, and like I can't front I did too until I heard Givenchy.
And
that was
that
off that tape, that whole
the Rich Gang tape, that was it. That was it. That whole tape was a classic.
And I think that's really what set him off, because I mean he was on the Gucci Mane tapes for a little bit, but like after that tape drop, like he
changed it.
Just changed. And then once Slime Season 1 came
Yeah,
out,
Slime Season 1 was
a rap.
good as fuck.
It was a rap.
Amazing. Slime Season 2 followed up with it. I ain't really fuck with Slime Season 2.
Yeah.
And Barter 6, I fuck with Barter 6 heavy too.
I do too. That's what put me on.
I like Jeffrey.
Jeffrey,
I like
for real.
Jeffrey.
I didn't really like his new project.
For real?
I'm gonna listen to it again because I like to give it more than one listen.
Oh, Easy Breezy.
No, what is it? Beautiful Girls Crush.
Easy Breezy.
Beautiful Girls.
Yeah, I haven't watched it called. I'm gonna give it another listen.
It's not bad. It's not bad. I really like Jeffrey just because Jeffrey was short and to the point. It's not too many songs. Like I don't know.
I'm gonna give it one more listen and see because I feel like a lot of like nowadays like niggas listen to albums and they like, yo, this is good or this is whack. But I'm like, bro, you gotta like digest this shit.
Thank you.
Go back and listen again and figure it out.
Put it away for a couple months and then go back.
Yeah. Was you telling me about that? That he said that? And I was like, yeah, like
That's true because like he was saying, I don't know if we're talking about the same article, but he was talking about how back in the day, like they didn't have the internet.
Alright guys, and this is my 2 cents. We'll catch you guys next week. Thanks for having you guys. Thanks for having us.
Shake. I'ma let you put it in my face. Bad boy, baby, I'm feeling like I was Mace. And I gotta have the baddest women up in the place. Care more, shorty, I think I might have a taste. But that's only if you let me leaving kisses on your waist.
Hey, I just opened the door. Pussy niggas walked in, what you eyeing me for? See my mans to the left and now he gripping the chrome. With a bad model bitch, ain't no limit to throw. All my niggas they go, all my niggas they blow. If we double on the cups, then I'm sipping them slow. If the shit ain't pink, we ain't mixing no more. Tell Sistina turn it up, this for Kennedy Roll. Whoa.